Hey guys, how we doing? Welcome to another buzzing walkabout here on Buzzing Pattaya. And today, now if you watch Monday's news, I made mention about the football stadium here, the big super sports stadium, and the fact that they're going to reignite the building works and try and get it finished. And I said I'll pop up here and have a look and see what's going on. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to go actually in, but I can walk around this little track they've got here. So we can't go right inside, but I'll still be able to show you what it's all about. Tell you what, it is colossal. It's colossal. If you look on the map now, you'll see exactly where we are. And then what I'll do is I'll have a wander around this bit, just show you this, and then we'll head down Chaiyaphruek 2, right the way down across to the railway side, and then show you some bits and pieces that are going on down that side, and then we'll finish off. I imagine we'll probably get down to Sukhumvit Road at a guess. So let me spin the camera around and let me show you this big bad beast. All right, so I'm on this little pathway now. We're not allowed to go in up that road there. That's been blocked off. It says no entry, but it doesn't make mention that I can't walk around here. So we'll have a wander around. But look at this. So you may or may not be familiar with this, but this was proposed to be a huge, big sports stadium, and it was due for completion, believe it or not, back in 2012. Yeah, 2012. So it is a long way off completion. But I'll tell you what, though, it's if it is completed, and they're talking about doing, I'll go through that in a bit. If it is finished off, I'll tell you what, it's a beast of a place. It really is. It's based on 254 rai of land. And that's a large area. But like I say, unfortunately, I can't actually get in, but I can show you as much as I can. So it was due for completion, like I say, 2012, but it all went pear-shaped. And I think one of the contractors, I believe, if you research it, I think it was a contractor just said, all right, that's it, I've had enough now, packed it up and stopped it. And that was it, done and dusted. But in the news, what's happening now is the City Council, they've released a new budget. They've released a budget now. I think it's well, the original spend was 774 million baht to complete this. You can see there, it looks massive, doesn't it? Really nice. But yeah, it was 774 million baht to complete it, and it was due for completion, like I said, back in 2012. But as you can see there, there's nothing going on. But the City Council have just released the news this week to say that they're going to give 336 million baht budget available now to get this place finished. And it's in a huge amount of land. Look at this. That really is big, huge, vast area. And they have great plans for it. Real big plans. You know, there's going to be tennis courts in there, a swimming pool set up, a sports track, which is obviously what I'm on now, the road running, and the sports track that goes right the way around. Oh shit. Here we go, got some dogs. That ain't good. I need a stick. Let's get a stick. Oh, there. Why is it always me? Oh, here comes a guy. Right, just pause me 1 second, I'll be back in a minute. That's okay. Whew. That's the security, and that's his dogs. I tell you what, you've got to be careful with the dogs. I think I just touched cloth. Anyway, yeah, I thought I was going to get attacked by the dogs. Now, where were we before? Yeah, oh, that's right. Yeah, I've lost my line of thought now. Them bloody dogs scared the life out of me. Where were we? Oh, I've lost my line. No, that's right. Yeah, so they were going to do. This is going to be a 20,000 seater stadium, and I would imagine if that probably could be the new Pattaya United stand. I know they've got their sports coming, but they might play here. Maybe they'd host big things like they do in the Bangkok Stadium. I'm not really sure. To be honest with you, those two dogs running at me, and there was no sticks around. They're bloody twigs. What good's a twig to me? Can't do much with a twig. But anyway, yeah, the sports track. So sports track, tennis court, swimming pool, and like I say, they've just given a 336 million baht funding to get this finished, because it's been in the paper. The residents have been complaining, saying it's not good and all the rest of it. But I don't know. What do you think? Maybe the mighty Arsenal play there. Yeah, I know. I had to get it in. Right. Okay. God, flipping out those dogs. Right. I'm going to head back. So I'm going to jump on my trusty steed. Look, there it is in its glory. Look at that beautiful bike. I'll tell you what, that's done some mileage over the years. And what we'll do is we'll head back down to the front, and we'll go down to Chaiyaphruek Stadium. All right, so I've made my way down to the beginning. This is the one of the entrance spots, but right behind me there, if you see down in the far distance, I believe that would be the main entrance coming in. But you can see the stadium is just up there, over there. Now, interestingly, if I spin the camera, we'll go forwards. There we go. I'll just ride up my bike here. Oh, actually, before I go on, I forgot to say, look, they're doing some gardens over there. They like these kind of things, you know, the old walking tracks. If you're into your fitness, you can walk around, cycle around. That looks quite nice, to be fair. But just up here, you can see now, I'm not sure if I'm being truthful as to the extent of how much this is in operation, but I know this part here is called the canteen. There you go. It doesn't look like it's open or anything, so I'm assuming it's part of the main complex and that's not yet been open. Maybe they made this part first and the stadium was the second part. I don't actually know, truthfully. It says it's the indoor athletic stadium. There doesn't seem to be a huge amount of life up there, so I don't actually know that it's in operation, to be truthful with you guys. And like I say, there's more of the gardening over there, gardens. They do a lovely job with the gardens, to be honest with you. Now, one thing I have got to do, let's just go back, there you go, there's the indoor athletic stadium. And I don't know if that's actually part of the budget for the whole completion of the big stadium. I don't know, truthfully, so don't hold me to it. But what I do know is down here are some dogs. And having just had the experience I've had with the dogs, these ones did chase me when I came in. But I don't know how far I can get before they go, so I might have a bit of an issue here. Man, the things I do for you guys. And incidentally, you see that big spire? I don't know if you can see that on the camera now. But that big spike over there, that is Fabulous 103, Tommy D. He's been there a long time, he knows his stuff. Like I say, look, the inside there, I see, look, there's a little playground and everything. Now, up here are these dogs, they better not bloody go for me. I got a camera one end, my bike in the other. Where are they? Ah, shit, there he is, look, he's looking at me. Oh, damn. See him there by the gate, look, and there's about 4 or 5 of them. Right, let's see how we get on. Shit, they did chase me last time. They did chase me, here he comes, look, 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 look. I need a car to come past to guide me. Could be my shining armour. I know as soon as I get close, he's gonna come right over, look, he's having a look at me now. Leave me alone. Bye. Don't you dare come over. If I go slowly, he might let me just wander past. You don't want to see me when I'm angry. Yeah, you better run, bitch. I'm absolutely crapping myself because there was about 6 of them a minute ago. You watch, I'll probably get level with this gate and they're going to come at me. Where is he? Oh, God. Right, I'm going for it. See ya. Don't want to be ya. Right, there we go. I survived. Woohoo! All right. You know, when I came in, honestly, there was loads of them. Right. See, that's how to handle a dog situation. Drive slowly, be very scared, and hope for the best. All right, so this is Chaiyaphruek 2, and there's not much happening this side of things. There are a few things I'll point out on the way down. And like I say, Fabulous 103, Tommy D. There you go, that's his office there. And Megan that used to work for me. A few people often ask me about where's that young blonde girl, the English girl. That was Megan. She works with Tommy now. Lovely girl. She's into she does racing now up at the Bira race circuit. And I'm going to get hold of her and I want to get her to take me in a lap round. See if I can quell the myth that women can't drive. Oh, I can imagine it now. How dare you say that? I'm only joking. Although I have to say, my mother, bless her, she is without a shadow of a doubt, and I love her dearly, but she needs to be the world's worst woman driver. If there was a sign down the road that said, put your left leg out the window, put your right elbow out your other side of the car, and ride on the curb, she'd do it. She rides at like 29.9 miles an hour in a 30-mile-an-hour zone. Honestly, she's squeaky clean. Thankfully now she stopped driving. She blames me for that. She said, oh, I could never go in the car with you again, Trevor, you moan too much. But honestly, it was like pulling teeth. And you know how much I love a dentist. All right, so we're heading down to the railway track. And a few little areas here. Getting overtaken by a mechanic's truck. I recognise that building. Oh yeah, I know where I am now. Well, not. And over there, look, there's a big market area. Sorry, I'll pause about that entrance to that village then, because that entrance, that guy there, remember years ago when I was, remember months ago when I was feeding the homeless? Well, in that village was one of the owners of the keys to the village that we went to feed. But there's a big market area over there. And sadly, a place that hasn't got off the ground is this place here. And as you can see now, the show home is now a home for all manner of people. But this place has not got anywhere, not even close off the ground. I don't know whether they ran out of money or whatever. Often they sell for off plan, and then they sell at a good rate, so then when it's built, it gives them some cash flow, but I don't think it happened. And there's that marketplace over there again, so big old area. Right, let's keep going straight. Let's have a look down there. Got to be careful on these roads. See all this red sand in front of me? You've got to be very, very careful, guys. If you're on your motorbike, particularly if it's been raining, and my lord, we've had a bit of rain here, but you've got to be very careful. It's very slippery. It'll have you off in a nanosecond. So just be cautious. Be cautious if you're riding a bike on the red sand, especially if you've only got one hand because you're holding the camera in the other. I will get a camera mount. I will get one to put on the front of the bike. I don't want it on my helmet because I can't see what I'm looking at. And looking at the building over there, I don't know what's going in there. Not quite sure. Looks like 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like 4 units. 5 units, sorry, 5 units. And look at the clouds up there. Tell you what, we've had some rain lately, much to the amusement of people videoing it, seeing people wading through the streets knee deep. And people say, I get messages of people saying, Trev, it's raining, mate. I'm coming on holiday, will I be all right? Yeah, for sure, get yourself out here. It adds to the fun, unless you're someone who wants to sit on the beach all day. But then if you want to sit on a nice beach all day, why are you coming to Pattaya? You know, if you're into the nightlife and the bar scene and all the rest of it, get out here. You'll have a great time. What could be worse? Being marooned in a bar full of girls drinking beer. Now that ain't too shabby, is it? All right, so we're now heading down towards the train track. And the train track, it's one of those where you just got to look both ways and give it the best shot and hope for the best. You know, while we're thinking about that stadium, one thing that puzzles me a little bit, I suppose, you know, they're now going to release a budget of 334 million baht to finish that place off. Why can't they do that and help some of the homeless here and the poor? Why can't they do that instead of creating this monster stadium? I know the monster stadium will obviously generate an income, I get that. But you know, I don't know. Would be nice, wouldn't it? There's the big banner company. Pop in there, go and see John, lovely guy. Do a great job in printing. I get a lot of my stuff from them. There's a Lotus. These Lotus shops, they're okay. A bit limited if I'm being honest. I prefer to go to the big Tesco's at the top of Chaiyaphruek Road. They got a much bigger, broader selection of products. And like I say, we're on Soi Chaiyaphruek 2 now, so we're heading right down towards the railway. And going across the railway will take us down to the big Sukhumvit Road. You know, if you want yourself, grab yourself a new bed. Maybe you've worn your one out. Yes, I am really that childish, I know. Anyway, not to worry. If nothing else, at least I'm consistent. Now this is the train track I'm on about, and you can see in front of you the cars, they all take turns to nudge their way ahead. It's, here we go, look, yeah, you're gonna go, am I gonna go, should we stop, should we go? Come on, I'm gonna sideline this car, he can be my shield, thank you very much. Stage 1, negotiated. Let's go for stage 2. Trouble is, all right. And if you haven't taken the train, remember I did a video ages back, take the train to Bangkok, it's great fun. Have a look through my video history. In fact, I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll put a link up about the train to Bangkok. It's great fun, it really is great fun. You'll have a scream. All right, now I'm heading down to Sukhumvit, and when I get there, we'll wrap it up, call it a day. There's some more food markets there. There's a huge amount of food available everywhere you go. If you can eat Thai food, my lord, you're in Wonderland, you really are. There's just food stalls everywhere. Over there, big 7-Eleven. I wonder how many 7-Elevens are in the country. There's a question for you, Google it. How many 7-Elevens are in Thailand? I know we've got the biggest 7-Eleven in Thailand. That's the one that's on Pattaya Stadium, South Pattaya Road. That's the biggest one. It's got the big ship. Looks like a ship. That's the biggest one in the country. I think some people say it's the biggest one in the world, but I don't actually know that. But yeah, I wonder how many 7-Elevens are there in Thailand. I've not Googled it. I'm doing this live, so I'm going to guess. I'm going to hazard a guess and say, oh, I don't know, let's go with 7,500. I'll Google it later and see how accurate. 7,500 7-Elevens in Thailand is my guess. All right, so as you can see there up in front, that's the main Sukhumvit road. If you turn left, that takes you towards Jomtien Beach, and if you turn right, it takes you back into Pattaya. So I'm going to just pull over here. We can finish off here. Uno momentos. Was that a bit of Spanish come out then? Was that a bit of Spanish? I told you, mate, multilingual, you know what I mean? Most people just say I talk a load of shit. Oh dear. Right, okay. I'm going to stop here. Bit of a cough, right. All right, so there you are. That was Chaiyaphruek 2 and the stadium. Like I say, you know, if they do finish it, it will be a monster stadium. It really will be fantastic. So let's see how this progresses. It's in the news. The City Council have released in the 334 million baht budget. So clearly they mean business, which is fantastic. So let's see where that develops. And as we progress, once they start to do stuff, I'll try and come back and revisit, and we can get an up-to-date onto where it is and how it's doing. All right, that's it from me, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As always, guys, please remember, hit the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. Check out Discord, over 18,300 members in there now. It's going from strength to strength. It really is a fantastic free resource full of information. If you'd like to support the channel, there is a link in the description below. Membership starts from as little as 89p a month. All right, that's it from me. Thank you so much indeed for watching, and please, as always, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.